Yeah. Welcome to New York. 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 Everything that we do exclusive. Make sure that it's all inclusive. I was taught make no.
Hello, and welcome to No Icing. My name is Sandy D, your show host here, and to help me every week, every Thursday night, introduce our special guest, I have my favorite co-host, the man of 1,001 voices, Mr. Rory Penland.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to be here on your show. Thank you very much.
I love that.
It's an honor tonight.
Bigger. I'm just sharing it one more place, and that's it. Let's see. One more place.
So before the show, I was talking to you. I was doing auctions on eBay.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons we ran late. And I lost one while we were getting the show ready. And then I just won one. So
Oh, good. It's like
one. And the one that I won, actually, I really need it more than the other one. So there we go.
That's good.
So I do that stuff. I do auctions on eBay. I sell a lot of stuff and I buy a lot of stuff.
And I love and this what I got. I'll show the audience what Rory sent me. You guys, I'm like, so I found this. I found Neil Sedaka on TikTok and I got obsessed. I saw him playing piano with his grandson.
Yes.
Singing some of his greatest hits. And so
now
when
I saw the card on eBay, I had to buy it for you because you brought that to my attention and you said, I want to get him on our show. And I said, oh, that's great. I hope you get him. You know, I mean, we've talked to Billy Vera. We've talked to some other really great people on the show, performers, entertainers, singers, musicians. And again, I saw that card and it was a good price. So I went ahead and bought it for you.
And it's signed by Neil Sedaka. I love it.
Yeah,
and
it's his autograph.
And it has the certificate of authenticity and an item number and like the whole thing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Official, guys. And now this is making me manifest getting him on my show even more. So I know it's going to happen.
I hope we talk to him. I really do. That would be cool.
Somebody told me you're not going to be able to get him on your show. So now I got the fire. I'm ready. it's gonna happen.
Never say never. You know, we've talked to some great people. Next week, Troy Evans is coming on the Big Monster Briefing Room to talk about the film The Frighteners. He was the police sheriff in that. So, yeah, I mean, you never know who you're going to
We
get on the
interview
show.
celebrities over here, Rory. We ain't playing around. Mama ain't playing.
I got to get him to send me an autograph.
Well, I love that you're
by
into
the
that
way,
stuff.
speaking
And
of
thank
Billy
you so
Vera,
much. I'm keeping this. This is my inspo right here. I love it.
speaking of Billy Vera, he sent me a bunch of autographs to sell for him on eBay.
I want one. I need one. I'll buy one.
So yeah, I mean, I got several different ones that he says that all of his Buckaroo Banzai ones he still has. So I said, oh, that'll sell. Send them to me. I'll sell them. I'll try to sell them for $35 a piece. And
You're really good at that stuff. Yeah, and we got to get.
With Jeff Goldblum.
That's cool.
Yes. Nice picture.
That's really cool. I forgot my train of thought. We gotta bring up our special guest tonight. He's like a celebrity. He's played in bands that you might know depending on how old your age. Rory,
I am aged.
Growing up in New York, these were big name bands for me. Big Daddy Kane, De La Soul. So let's bring up Jake Najor, the drummer.
Right.
The man in San Diego. He's the man on the town, man on the scene. Hey.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey.
Howdy.
That's better. Yeah.
That better?
Behind the new Icing logo.
Well,
how are
what's
you,
up,
sir?
guys? How you doing?
Good.
I'm good.
Good night.
Welcome. It's your first time on the Cosmos, first time on my show.
Yeah,
Thanks
for having me.
Look, beeswax. And I'm bummed because Rory, Jake has been nominated in the San Diego Music Awards with different bands. You play with a lot of bands.
Yes.
And he's been nominated and won awards at the San Diego Music Awards in the previous years. And I'm bummed you're not going to be there because I'm going. I got tickets. I'm going. Robin's going to be there. I wish you didn't have a gig that night.
Yeah, I mean.
You got to go with the gig.
You got to go with the gig.
I got to work, you know.
Gotta pay the bills, man. Gotta go with the gig.
Yeah, like usually I don't have a gig on Tuesdays, but we have a steady, so. Gotta be there. And since I'm not nominated, I'm not really missing out on anything.
There you go. Who are we on then?
I mean, yeah, I would have gone if I didn't have a gig, but you gotta work. So.
I know, I'm bummed. Rory, you should try to plan to come out for that maybe next year.
We'll see. I
It's
don't know
so
where I'm
fun.
going to be next year. I may be back in China next year. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it's a possibility. I'll be retiring next year officially. So I'll be 62. So then I can collect early retirement. And then where I go from there, I don't know. I may be in Thailand.
Oh. Where's the gig? The gig is at Rosie O'Grady's in Normal Heights.
Cool.
How do people get in the comments?
Just
they watch the live.
Yeah, just
Robin just messaged me and he said he couldn't figure out how to get in the comments. So.
Oh, there he is, Robin.
There we go.
Hey,
there we go.
Robin.
He's on YouTube. There we go.
King Daddy.
Hey, Pops.
Hey, Pops.
We'll
You've
have
been
to bring
playing with Robin
him
lately,
on
right?
for a second. Huh?
You've been playing with Robin lately, right?
Yeah, we've been working on some music. I've been going over there like almost weekly now. We've just been recording. I do gigs with them once in a while when his guy isn't available, but we've just been kind of jamming and collaborating on stuff. So it's been fun.
Cool.
So
Get it in the can.
He's got a
Yeah.
cool little setup at his house, so we can just record. And
His, I've been to his house. His whole house is a music studio.
pretty much, yeah. What's
Got
up,
a right
Pops?
next to the board.
We love you, Robin. And then he's got the curtain. If he takes the curtain away, it's like
Yeah.
the curtain at the Wizard of Oz. You know that he has at the
Pay no attention to the man recording behind the curtain.
exactly. That's like Robin's music studio.
Yeah.
Hi, Trilby.
Ah, cool, Trilby.
Talk more about when and where your upcoming gigs are. Yeah, everybody should definitely go
So
follow me.
every Tuesday at Rosie O'Grady's, 8:30 to 11:30 in Normal Heights on Adams Avenue, if you're familiar. Oh. Curtain, that wasn't my house.
Robin's like, curtain, that wasn't my house.
Yeah.
Robin doesn't sound anything like that, by the way.
So that's where you can catch me weekly, is at Rosie O'Grady's.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll have to get down there. We go to the Blind Lady Ale House to see Robin, the blah.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
we
right
can
next
just
door.
Go around from gig to gig, right? To different places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any weekend gigs coming up that we should know?
I'm flying out to Virginia tomorrow night
Oh, wow.
with Big Daddy Kane. So
Wow.
Very cool.
Ain't no half stepping.
You never know. Somebody from Virginia might be watching. Go ahead and get
yeah. We're at Brothers in Norfolk, Virginia on Saturday. If anyone's in the area, come by.
Yeah, and what we say is hello to the replay people, and thanks for tuning in and follow Jake Najor. And he's a professional musician here in San Diego, and you're going to probably see his name a lot more.
road drummer.
Tuesdays. Oh, Robin's putting it in the links.
There you go.
Rosie
Thanks, Robin.
O'Grady. Thanks, Robin. Some of the coolest cats hang out and are playing there. Aw. Yeah, hello to the replay people. Thank you for watching. Please put in the comments, say hi and where you're watching from if you're new to the show. We'd love to hear from you. Oh, the band's name. He plays, Brandy, he plays in a few different bands. Do you want to tell the audience?
The Surefire Soul Ensemble. We have a new record coming out March 28th.
I'm going to put that
on Coal Mine Records. It's called Gemini.
Who are some of your influences coming up?
What's that?
Who are some of your influences?
Yeah. Like drumming or just music?
Drumming.
So I grew up, I had two older brothers that played. One played drums, one played guitar.
Uh-huh.
So at a young age, I was exposed to a lot of different kind of music.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm trying to think of my earliest. Now, I didn't really start playing drums till I was about 14. So I got kind of a later start. I mean, like Led Zeppelin, that's like a big one for me. John Bonham, you know. His sound is just so recognizable. Like you just know it's him. Like, and like I was into hip hop when I was young, so like the drums, just the beat, you know, there was something about the beat that I was into. I guess I didn't really realize it, but I would beatbox and stuff, but I guess I just didn't realize that I had the music in me. And then when I started playing, I was into heavy metal, like, you know, Metallica, Iron Maiden, Slayer and stuff. But then like I listened to like Fishbone and Primus and like Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff.
Yeah.
So more like kind of funk rock kind of stuff. And then I started like to hear some jazz, like Miles Davis, Grant Green, Herbie Hancock. So I've always just kind of listened to a lot of different kind of music.
Yeah, you do have an eclectic taste in music. To go from
Yeah,
first to Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, I mean, like Chameleon. I'm sure you're familiar with that song. That, and then I don't know. I just started playing like in high school. We had like the pep band in 11th grade.
I was going to ask you about that.
I went to a really small school, but in 11th grade, we didn't have marching band, but we had like pep band. So I was basically the only drummer. So
really, wow. Because
I just kind of was like,
did you get to play drums, or did they put you on like wood block?
Oh no! I got to play drums.
Because I was in band, and I was in percussion in high school, and yeah, I mean, there were so many people in that percussion section. Yeah, I ended up playing woodblock, triangle. It was
it was basically just like a rock band. So we would play for like, football games, basketball games, and no, I don't have my drums here. Sorry. But yeah, so that's kind of where I got started, was playing.
Now, did you actually learn from that, or are you kind of self-taught?
I'm self-taught completely. Yeah. And so we just started, we started our like over the summer, we started like writing. We wanted to like have our own band. And I was talking with Sandy earlier. If she said that she asked me if I knew POD. And our first show was actually opening for them.
Wow.
31 years ago at Soma.
Wow.
Was our first show. So yeah, I go way back with those guys. And then from there, I just, I had one more year left of school. And then my band teacher like had a band, and we actually went out like on tour for spring break. So we actually went on the road for like 2 weeks. Just playing.
So your band teacher took you out on gigs.
Yeah, so like we were like his band for a while, and then once I graduated, I was like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. So as soon as I graduated, I just kept playing, and then that band kind of fizzled out. But then I just started meeting a lot of people just out on gigs, and just you meet like that band Switchfoot. I'm sure you've heard of them.
Yeah.
So I knew one of the guys. I kind of grew up with the drummer, actually, Chad. And he hooked me up with these two guys that he knew that went to UCSD, they're a little older than me. And so I started playing gigs with them, and man, it just kind of snowballed. Like I was just gigging and meeting people, and I just haven't stopped since. That was like 1997.
And how did you get affiliated with Big Daddy Kane? Isn't he a New Yorker?
He is. So the story behind that was there was this group out of Los Angeles called Connie Price and the Keystones, who I met. I'd worked with this other band, and I got recommended to. They needed a drummer for a show. This was 2008. So I played with them, and then they eventually fired the drummer that they had. So then I got the gig. So they were his backing band, and so we did that for like 4 years. And he kind of had a disagreement with the leader, so that kind of ended.
How old is he now? He's got to be in his like late 50s, 60s.
56.
Wow. Yeah, that's my generation. I
Um,
can't believe it.
and then, so then, after that, I just, I don't, JC, I don't know.
Hey, JC, Jordan is watching from India. Hey,
Oh,
Jordan,
okay. All right.
Trilby. Yeah, we have
Yeah, Trilby was just giving a shout out to JC.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure who that was. But,
yeah.
So that
Thanks for
ended,
watching,
and
everybody. Hi, everybody. Hearts.
yeah, I've just I don't know, like any like I don't want to just ramble on. Like, do you guys have any other like
Oh
specific?
no, please ramble on.
I like when you're, we like the rambling on.
I'm just, this is all I
How
really
did
do.
you get to meet Robin? Way back?
I think I'd known about Robin for a long time. I had a lot of friends that had done his gig.
Mhm.
I don't think I officially really met him till about 10 years ago, and we recorded a couple songs that were keep rambling. We recorded a couple songs with Nathan James. I don't know if you know who that is. He's a
Yeah. He's a blues guy.
And then probably 3 years ago,
You like rambling. That's right, Trilby. You tell him.
he called me for a gig. So I did it. I've done some gigs with him, and then the Romeo's thing that we do every week.
Oh, the Romeo. Yeah. Do you know about that, Rory? The Romeo?
No.
You don't know about Romeo, Rory?
No. I mean,
so Romeo it's our breakfast group that meets every Tuesday. It's real old men eating out. And it's just basically me, Robin, and some other like musicians and friends.
Tuesday's a busy day for you.
Yeah.
Breakfast and a gig.
So we've been doing that, gosh, 3 years almost.
Awesome.
So that's just a cool.
Where do you guys eat? Romeo's is the place you eat breakfast at.
What's that?
No, Romeo's is the group. It's a club.
No, that's the group. That's the group.
Where do you eat the
private
breakfast?
Club, Rory. We're not invited.
There's a couple different places that we go to.
Okay, mom and pop places.
Kinda, yeah. Try to
San Diego places, yeah.
Try to support like small business
where they have pancakes.
San Diego places.
Pancakes.
How often do I have shows? It just depends. I could have 5 gigs in a week. I could have 1. I could have 2.
Yeah, entertainment's
it's
like
kind of more on the slower side, so it's more like 2 gigs a week, which is kind of rough. But
what do you order at Romeo when you go to breakfast with them? What is your special? What do you always order for breakfast? I'm just curious.
I change it up.
Asking for a friend.
Sometimes I get an omelet. Sometimes I get.
Okay. What does Robin eat?
I got spam and eggs.
Spam and eggs.
He changes it up. He gets different stuff.
He's supposed to be watching his.
No, he's watching it. He's watching it.
Okay.
Eating that porridge with a little bit of honey.
Fruit cup only, Robin. Can someone write the staff notation?
Buckwheat pancakes. No butter.
Thank you.
So, as far as gigs go, what would you say is your favorite gig that you've ever done? I mean, what was the best night you felt you had? Most memorable. Now I'm going to follow up with your greatest hell gig.
Oh, geez.
We're going to go from one side to the other.
There's a lot of those, unfortunately. I don't know. I think probably last year we played up in Concord.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a pavilion up there that probably holds about like 12,000.
Oh, wow.
people, and we played with Big Daddy Kane. That was pretty awesome to play a big venue like that.
So that was a Big Daddy gig.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you had quite a few hell gigs. What
I
normally
mean,
the gig sour like that for you?
just like if it's, if the band leader is just kind of being an asshole, or just if the band just isn't like very good, like if they're just kind of like not good musicians, or if the sound's like really bad. Or I had a gig where some drunk guy like knocked my drums over, so that wasn't a good one for me.
Ah,
I was pretty pissed off. I actually like went after the guy.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
yeah. Robin's got a
did-
guitar that's all banged up from some drunkard.
Yeah,
It fell on his guitar. It was
that's never a good gig when that happens.
mhm.
Usually the sound people are okay,
It's
though. They
few
usually
and far between, honestly, of like how long I've been doing it. There's probably only like a handful that I could really think of that were like just awful.
just miserable.
Yeah. So
How does it feel to be up on stage with Robin? It's pretty cool, huh?
it's awesome.
It's a whole
I le-
vibe.
I learn
When
so
he's with his
much every
horn
time.
band,
Every
it's a whole
time I
vibe.
play with them, I learn so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really cool, just to like. I'm just sitting there. I'm just like listening like everyone else, and just
Did you kick his ass?
no.
There's probably
drunk-
he's got to be professional when they're paid gigs. They got to be
The
professional.
drunk kicking drunkard.
Yeah, right. I was just trying to get like the security to throw him out. Was all I was
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you got to do.
saying. Let
That's what
those
they do.
guys kick his ass.
Exactly. Smart.
That's their job.
Yeah, when I see Robin's guitars like on his stand, he's got them all on one stand. I'm like, I don't want to get too close. I'm afraid I'm gonna knock him over, just from being a klutz.
Go down like dominoes. Sandy.
Yeah. Yeah, when you see like 10 Harleys lined up outside of a bar, you don't want to go near them and knock them over.
Right.
Does anybody have any questions? I want to hear about De La Soul. You gotta. I
Okay.
grew up on that. That's my stuff. You gotta go to bed, Trophy. Aw, good night. We love you.
Sweet
Good night.
dreams.
So that was a one-off show. In Vegas, they had like this car show for Toyota. And so it was just one of those kind of gigs, but it was cool.
Mhm.
We just like rehearsed the night before and just did it, you know.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of rehearsal going into these?
Yeah,
Usually-
not maybe one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just depends, like logistically. Like usually the band will run through everything and make sure we're ready, and then we'll do like a long sound check and just make sure everything's good. That's generally how we do it, just because logistically, like we're all coming. We live in different cities, so it's just kind of hard to.
And you grew up in
Colorado.
San Diego, right?
Yes.
What do you think about growing up in San Diego now that I'm sure you've traveled a bit, right?
It's a nice place to come home to. Like I've traveled. I've toured the States at least like 2 times, all like and hit most of the states. So I've seen a lot of different places, and yeah, it's always nice to like come home.
Yeah.
You know.
When you go to another place, do you actually kind of like sleep all day before the gig, or do you actually get out and like see like sights and stuff in the place you're going to?
No, it's usually like fly in, maybe get a couple hours to like lay down, and then
Uh-huh.
At the like sound check,
Maybe one
rehearsal,
rehearsal. Yeah.
gig, and that's it. Like,
And then fly out.
there's
Wow.
not a lot of you don't get a lot of like free time. So
Hmm.
Oh, Robin said,
yes,
Robin, I sent
yes,
you the
yes,
link if you
Robin.
want to join us. When you played with De La Soul, was it the same guys that played on Me, Myself,
Yes,
and I love that song.
yes, yes.
I love them. It's just me, myself, and I.
Have you heard of Redman?
Yeah.
You know Redman?
Yeah.
Redman, yeah.
Played with him. Played with this group called the Beat Nuts.
I haven't heard of the Beat Nuts.
MOP, Mashed Out Posse.
Wow.
But
That's so
But have
cool.
to put the Squirrel Nut Zippers.
no,
I remember them. That's more like swing dancing. What's your favorite or preferred style of music to play?
like funk, soul, jazz kind of mix. You know,
Cool. Yeah, I feel that the Shore Soulfire, some of those guys, you'll have to tell us about some of those guys. There's a flute player. You have a nice variety there.
yeah, we got guitar, bass, drums, keys, percussion, sax, flute, trombone. So yeah, a lot of different instruments in the mix.
That's cool.
You ever have any moments where you just kind of were there doing the gig and you're like, wow, man, I'm doing this. I'm playing with this professional band and this is a great gig and I'm doing what I love to do. And I mean, you ever have any of those kind of moments?
Oh
Kind
yeah,
of cathartic.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always grateful. I mean this business is very tough. Like I've had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of disappointments, and highlights too. But it's very hard, and just to be able to still do it is kind of it's a blessing. You know, I'm not famous. I don't make a lot of money, but it's just the music. You know, is why I
Yeah,
do it.
what to
It's like
do.
it's just like you can't really put a price on being able to do that. You know, for me, um, just the joy of making music like with your friends. You know, and then playing in front of people, and then they get stoked on it. So that's like the reward that you get. You know,
Uh-huh. I was
so
talking today with some other comics about being a stand-up and all the things that are kind of shitty about being on the road and being
right,
alone and living out of a suitcase and that kind of thing. But all agreed, that small amount of time that you get up on stage in front of the crowd, it just makes it all worthwhile. It's just it's such a rush,
yeah.
it's an adrenaline rush to be up in front of a crowd and the crowd's going with you and
Mhm.
yeah, like you say, you're thankful for it, even though you have to deal with, club owners. Hey, kid, we didn't make what we was hoping to make tonight. That kind of thing.
Well, yeah, that, and then there can be rude people in the audience
Yeah.
too, and just other bands can be kind of lame sometimes.
A lot of people think it's like the Blues Brothers, where people are throwing bottles up at the stage and everything. It's not really like that.
No, it's not like that, but I mean, people can be pretty rude
Yeah.
and kind of like an entitled attitude, and
Yeah.
yelling out, "Oh, play the!" It's like it just gets so old. Play Freebird, like it just gets.
Stairway to
Yeah,
Heaven.
come up with something new. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
But that's just to be expected when you're a performer. There's always going to be somebody in the audience that.
This is why social anxiety is on the rise in this country. We have this Karen-like behavior. Yeah, you know,
True, man.
again, I'm like
Robin
not really
said,
cool with
"Play
people now
Johnny
more.
Cash." I
Play
am Johnny
Cash.
Wait, Rory, you having a Johnny Cash impersonation? Wait, hold
I
on.
just did it because
Wait,
Robin.
that
That's
was
what
too
Robin likes.
fast. Wait, hold on. I wasn't ready. Okay, now do it. Okay, now.
I was doing Johnny Cash a little earlier there. Yeah.
Hold on, I wasn't ready. Okay, now do it.
Oh, she recorded it, I think.
We got an echo.
No, that was my phone. Sorry.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
I turned the volume off.
I thought she was
Do
pulling a
you
fast one.
do you know any impersonations, Jake? Rory's got 1,001, probably more than that.
No,
I think.
let's not do this. Listen, I've already talked too much.
No, sorry.
Let
No.
his show. Let him talk. Let him
Not
tell us.
really.
Of course, always, definitely. I love De La Soul. I love Big Daddy Kane. I don't know, growing up, I don't know if you remember, if it was your time, you're probably younger than me, but in New York, we used to get these cassette tapes at the car wash, and it was like the underground DJs, the up and coming DJs were putting their stuff on cassette tapes and they were selling them at the car washes. Probably under the table, whatever. I don't know how they collected their money, but those were like the best tapes ever. It was like some of the best music ever.
Yeah.
The car wash cassettes.
You talking like mixtapes?
Mixtapes, yeah. I grew up on that stuff. And there was a lot of Big Daddy Kane, De La Soul, all that stuff was on the mixtapes. And old school disco too.
Bootleg disc tapes.
Yeah, the bootlegs. I love the bootlegs. We don't have them anymore. I wish the car washes would have started selling them again. We need some more bootleg CDs.
Everything's digital now.
Yeah, it's all
download it.
Yeah.
Yeah, streaming.
I had to get another car. My car was stolen a couple of weeks ago. And I had to get another used car.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
But it had a CD player in it. So I'm like stoked about that. I can actually I still have like boxes of CDs in my closet. I just haven't pulled them out yet. I get to listen to what I like to listen to, you know, on the CD player in my car, I hope. So I'm excited.
They must have took your car for like a little joyride. I'm amazed that they didn't steal everything. I thought
I got most of everything back. I was really surprised.
So. That's crazy. You got your stuff back.
But yeah, it's a different time, you know. I mean, when we used to do that for each other. We would make tapes for our friends, you know, make CDs for our friends. Now you just gotta pay and download it.
Yeah, Jake, you're on Spotify, right? A lot of people are on Spotify these days, and
Spotify, Apple Music. Was it Google?
Yeah, there's Apple. Yeah, Apple Music.
Amazon.
It should all be in the intro.
Amazon.
Yeah, it should all be in the intro. Yeah, everybody go follow Jake. He's on TikTok. You can follow him. I saw you've been going live. Is that from Rosie O'Grady's?
Yeah.
You've been going live there. So what night is that?
Tuesday nights.
8:30
Pacific time.
Okay, yeah, I like that. It's a cool vibe. Everyone should go watch Jake's lives on Tuesday nights on TikTok. What time is that? Pacific time?
8:30 Pacific.
8:30 Pacific time, y'all.
The question is, what do you do on Tuesday afternoon? Because we know you're Tuesday night now. What do you do on Tuesday afternoon?
What do I do on Tuesday afternoon?
Because we know you got breakfast on Tuesday morning.
Yeah, Tuesday morning.
Go Grady's.
Take a nap.
Take a nap.
I try when I have a gig. I usually, because it's like late, I usually try to take a nap.
Yeah, smart man.
Gotta get my rest in when I can.
I like how you've settled into the Quackers, the Quackers crew. You know, they've all zapted you, and now you're one of the Quackers.
The Quackers.
We're quacking up over here.
The Quackers.
Quackers.
You know the Quack team, Rory.
I'm sorry, I don't know who the Quack team is, other than Daffy Duck.
Oh my God.
And he deserves more credit than he's given, you know. He has a new movie coming out this month.
Who?
Daffy Duck and Porky Pig are doing a movie. It's called the Day the World Blew Up or something like that. It's a Looney Tune, but there's no Bugs. I didn't see any Bugs Bunny, and it's just Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. And I think that's great.
Mm.
So I love Daffy.
I do too. I want to, Rory, when you come out here, we should go crash the Romeo's breakfast.
If we can find out where it is.
It's all men. I'll have to dress up as a man. I'll dress up as a man if I have to.
Well, is it men only?
I'll get a mustache. Yeah, it's old men, real old men eating out. It's old,
Oh, I see.
It's Romeo. So
Well, I'm
yeah,
real
I don't think any women are allowed.
No.
No women.
No? Jake says no.
Just
Jake,
the waitresses.
women there.
Just the waitresses, yeah.
Just women waitresses, probably the ones that work there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll have to camp out and like
The
sneak in,
JWWT, just
disguise
women,
myself.
waitresses that work there. JWWTWT. Just
Exactly.
women waitresses that work there. I love it. That's the new group
The new group,
for the girls.
just women waitresses that work there.
I mean, women already have like all their little groups. Men don't. We don't have like groups. You know what I mean?
It's true.
So it's kind of cool for
Well,
us.
no, they have like hunting groups. You guys do hunting and kayaking and surfing. There's hardly
Oh yeah, I want to be part of kayaking.
not a lot of women in
I
surfing.
don't do that.
Sorry, fat boy don't kayak. I tried that once and I got a sea urchin spines in my hand.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't keep the damn thing upright.
Robin said, "Real old women eating out."
Ah,
Roeo.
Romeo. Okay.
Roeo. Oh. Wizard of Oz. We're doing a lot of Mr. Wizard of Oz tonight.
We did a lot of wizard
We all
references.
have New York accents.
I'll be Toto. Can I be Toto?
If I only had the knife. They all have New Jersey accents. Well, that was an uncomfortable blank pause.
What was I gonna say? No, I was gonna say.
I guess that joke didn't go over.
No, it was funny. I just forgot what I was gonna say. Hey Johnny. Hi, I'm Johnny Cash. Whenever you forget what you're gonna say, just say that.
How's that? What I
Everybody
gotta say?
scream.
Thank you.
Robin.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh yeah, man. There he goes. Here goes the king. The king's here to drum.
What? Tell us what
I
other
was
bands.
born. I was born 2 days after Elvis died.
Oh wow.
What?
So he
Wow.
jumped into your body. He jumped into your body and he's been there ever since.
Yep.
The Asians, like the Chinese, believe that that if somebody dies, their spirit goes into the body of a baby and starts
wow.
over.
Never know.
That's how they feel. It's a reincarnation thing.
Jake, have you ever met Jewel?
No.
Never met Jewel. What was that bar? Do you remember the Tiki Bar? Tiki Bar on Garnett? Did you ever play there?
Yeah, I played Tiki Bar.
You did? Are they still there? Is that still the same owners?
Gone.
Oh,
Those were so
Ouch.
cool. I remember the husband and wife.
ounce man.
The husband was sober. He didn't drink anymore. He gave up drinking, and they were running that bar. It was such a cool place back in the day.
Yeah, I played there a few times.
It's always a good time when you describe it as the husband was sober.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's how he was keeping track of his business really well because he was sober. He was able to keep track of
I
everything.
admire it. That kind of struck me funny when you said it. It's like that's a self.
I didn't.
Well, the husband.
Yeah,
is
I didn't mean it in any kind of
like
offensive
Sam
way.
Malone on Cheers. He was sober.
They were such a cool couple. They were like the power couple. I remember
Couple of
them.
what?
Huh?
They were a couple of what?
Well, they were fun. I mean,
Yeah, it was just supposed to be a joke.
that was like the coolest
what?
place. It was like the hot spot. I loved going there. I remember Scotty Blinn used to get up on the bar and play his guitar and
Oh,
stuff.
Scotty Blinn. Scotty Blinn.
Yeah. And who was that? Remember the other guy? Who's the other guy, Robin? We were talking about the guys that leave messages on your answering machine.
Tom Waits.
I can't remember his name. No, it was like Augustino, or what was his name?
Oh, Aristotle.
Aristotle. Yes, Aristotle.
Rest in peace.
I loved him. He was like the coolest
He was
dude
a
ever.
character. Him and Blonde Bruce. I did a couple gigs with Blonde Bruce.
Blonde Bruce was the cool. He used to leave messages on my answering machine too. He was the coolest dude.
Man. He would introduce like me in the band. He's like, wanted in over 47 states. But, he was just.
And in some parts of
I saw him actually like right before he died, but he was kind of gone, so he didn't like. So
yeah.
it was I didn't want to like bother him because I was like, he's not even gonna know who I am. So.
Yeah, that's always sad to see that happen.
But
yeah, so many amazing musicians.
Ever been starstruck by anybody you ever worked with or met?
Yeah, not really, honestly.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean, I don't mean it like I really try to act. I try to just be like, let's just do what they, I'm trying to just be professional about it. Like,
right. Well, I
mean, it's not that I'm not starstruck by it, but I try to just keep it like, like I just try to keep it like, hey, like what do you want on this song, and just try to.
But to yourself, did you ever say, wow, this is,
Well, yeah, to myself, but I never like project that to them. Like you just got to treat them like they're just anybody else. Like,
right.
I mean, with respect, of course, but just like you're not like overly just like, yeah. Well, what do you want?
Can we get a selfie?
Well, because they just want to be treated just normal. Like they don't.
Right.
They don't want to be like just ask stupid questions and just act like they're just another person and like just do the job,
That's what happened when we had Uncle Nino on my show.
I don't know who that is.
You don't?
Oh, sorry.
He's my dear friend. He's from New York. He's from Staten Island, New York, and he's on MTV Celebrity or VH1 MTV Celebrity. Uncle Nino from the Jersey Shore. Remember the Jersey Shore show where all the kids were like night clubbing every night. They were out clubbing and having fun, living on the Jersey Shore in that rental house.
I remember the show, but I don't remember who Uncle Nino is.
Oh, he's the one with the cane. He had the cane. He always had his cross. Always had his gold cross and the cane.
He wasn't on the show, though. He wasn't like an every week thing, right?
He'd made special guest appearances. Yeah,
Right.
he's still to this day on the show. I think he's like the best asset of the show.
Is that show still going on?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
God. How long has that show been going on? Wow.
No,
still going on.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Huh.
it is. Yeah, it's
Anyway,
the Jersey
Sandy,
Shore
you need to come on the show.
Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Now it's called. They changed the name, but it's still going on, and Uncle Nino's still there. But he comes on my show. He's like, Sandy, shut the fuck up. He's like,
And he's basically naked and he's drinking wine, eating strawberries.
yeah,
He's a character.
he's a character. We love him. Shout out to Uncle Nino if you're watching. We love you. Hearts.
Cabs are here.
Cam's in here. Yeah, Paulie D. He's a big DJ. He does a lot of DJ stuff like in Vegas and Miami, New York. He goes all over. He did a big thing at Madison Square Garden too. He did DJ stuff over there. He's very big.
Oh yeah, quite a talent.
Well,
So-
you know, the DJ stuff is different than the
Oh no, I know.
live bands. It's a whole different spectrum.
No, I know. I'm just having a little fun.
Besides doing the drumming gigs, what other things do you really get into? I sounded a little like Barack Obama when I said that just now. What other things are you interested in?
I collect vinyl, like records.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
So I mean, I guess it's still music related, but I don't know. I like watching movies,
Uh-huh.
podcasts. I don't have like a ton of hobbies. But,
Okay.
Did you ever have a music lesson or just
I've had a few, but not many really.
that's insane. That
I
blows my mind.
have a different way of learning things, and
Yeah, yeah.
so my way is by listening. Like
Yeah.
if I can watch somebody do it, like it makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's like the left side of the brain that does that.
yeah. So I've just learned by listening a lot. You know.
Yeah. Again, very auditory talent. Yeah.
So
And keeping the beat and like Robin says, staying and getting in the pocket, staying in the pocket.
staying in the pocket. You know?
I
I
love
think
that.
it's cool. You said you go to like you probably go to old record stores and look for rare vinyl.
Vinyl.
Which it's very cool, and it suits the fact that you're a musician and
Yeah, it's a fun hobby to find like a record you've been looking for, and you find
yeah.
it.
Like that baseball card that's been eluding you. You finally, oh hey, look at that Herbie Hancock first edition.
Exactly. Yeah, same thing.
That makes sense.
So what was it like with De La Soul? Tell me about them. Tell the audience about them. I don't
I
know.
mean, we literally met them the night before we rehearsed. Those guys had played with them before, with a different band, but I mean, they're nice guys. It was just, there wasn't like a lot of like chit chat. It was just like run through the.
All
We
business. All
yeah,
business?
we ran through the rehearsal and then we just did the show. And
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, we didn't like.
Are they in their 50s now? They must be in their 50s, 60s
Oh,
now.
they gotta be. Yeah.
Wow.
They gotta be.
And they're still playing?
Well, one of the members passed away, so I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm not sure. I think they've done a couple things, but I don't think they're really performing anymore. Like I know I think they just like reissued a bunch of their old albums.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they have something coming out like that they had worked on. But
if a band member passes, yeah, that's usually what happens next is they start redigitizing the music and re-releasing it, under a new label or again with better sound.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Are there any groups that you haven't mentioned that you thought you might want to give a shout out to before the end of the show?
Breakestra
Mm-hmm.
was a band I was in out of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
The leader is Miles Tackett, good friend of mine. His dad is Fred Tackett. That's in Little Feat. Plays guitar in Little Feat.
Okay.
Cool band, cool guy. Carl Denson, who I played with,
Oh, I've seen him. He's good.
2007. Robert Walter, who I played with in '99, keyboard player. The band called TV on the Radio that I worked with like 10 years ago.
And I-90, tell us about I-90.
I-90?
Oh, TV on the radio.
Yeah, I-90, they're a local cover band. Nice guys that I play with around town.
I know Sandy's trying to make you feel old, but
and you guys play up in that.
You got an incredible memory, actually. For again, you knew who you played with in the '90s. You know who you played with 15 years ago. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wish I could do that.
Like I worked with Joss Stone on a song. Jason Mraz.
Wow.
This group called Empire.
Oh yeah, he's a big part of the music awards.
Who?
Oh yeah.
Who is? Oh, Jason.
Jason Mraz is he's always gets nominated at the music
Jason
awards.
Mraz.
Mm-hmm.
Anya Marina. She used to be here in San Diego. She was like a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
She was a radio host. Yeah, I remember her. Co-host.
This band called Private Domain that's been around a long time.
I played with
them.
You said you got called in to do some recording with Robin. Does that happen often? Do you get called in for recordings?
So we did I'm on his latest record called Lurking.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been going over his house and we've just been like recording like ideas, like demos and stuff.
So actually you just kind of met on a gig and hit it off and
yeah, we met, I don't know, 10 years ago. We recorded 10 years ago. We did a couple of songs. And then it was probably not even until 2022 that he called me I did a couple gigs, and then I still do a gig once in a while when his drummer can't make it. So
right. So would you like more of that to happen?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
get called in for studio. That would be cool. I mean, I think that would be great. And I hope somebody sees the show and goes, hey, maybe we'll check them out.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'm available, man. Hit me up.
Very good drummer. Awesome drummer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to come out and see you there with your band at Rosie O'Grady's.
And she's gonna be stocking the breakfast houses every Tuesday morning now.
Yeah, I'll be stocking the Romeo's breakfast. I'll be lurking. Jake records with a lot of different people. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's one thing to do like live music. It's a whole nother thing to do like session work too,
You make good money doing that.
But yeah, you and I probably know a lot of the same musicians, Jake, because just San Diego music scene,
Yeah, earlier you mentioned like B-side players and POD and who else did you mention?
The Nooch.
Oh yeah, him, and then
The niche people.
Let's see. You know, like Jeff Moore.
Jeff Moore and the Witch Doctors. Yeah.
Jeff Moore.
Now that's a band.
Yeah,
Jeff
music.
Moore was a band. I used to go see him at the Surf and Saddle with Stacy. We used to go see Nucci over there, and he played with Jeff Moore and in the Kraken. And that's a band where you could request Freebird and Stevie Ray Vaughan, and you could request. It was basically a request night.
Yeah.
You put some money in the tip jar, and you could request all those songs that everybody requests. Is he still around?
Like a moon gig.
What's that?
So it's like a Howl at the Moon gig.
Yeah.
He still plays the Kraken once in a
He
while.
still plays with the. Oh yeah, I had some
He
great.
mainly does like
fun time.
acoustic gigs, though.
Acoustic, yeah. And remember, he used to have this sound lady. Is she still his? He had this one sound lady.
Oh.
I forgot her name. Candy.
Marsha.
Was it Marsha? Yeah, he always had that one sound lady.
Yeah, that's long gone.
Oh my gosh. Hey. Good times. Good times. So Rory, I was trying to get this thing to show. I don't know, should I try to do it from my phone and close it out with that little video that I have?
Yeah, you said you were working on a video just before we
working
get
on
to
a video. And what the heck? It's not letting me download it. Why?
something in the atmosphere. My phones have been giving me all kinds of trouble today. So
It just doesn't want to cooperate with me. Well, let me show what. Well, yeah, won't let me download it. Let me show you guys. I'll give you guys a little thing. Wait, Robin said request $5 Johnny Cash, Steve Ray Vaughan, Metallica 200. I love you just the way you are. And that's.
I just want to say that Robin would loan me $5 many years ago, and I appreciate that.
Don't go changing too familiar.
All right. Well, we can't
Let's
join this on that. So
this is what we say, Robin, to those request songs.
So any last words about any gigs coming up or anything that you didn't get to mention?
No, I think I covered it.
All right. Well, it's here for
every Tuesday. If you live in San Diego, every Tuesday at Rosie O'Grady's in Normal Heights on Adams Avenue, 8:30 to 11:30. It's free. It's a good time, good vibe. Come check it out.
2 drink minimum. I'm kidding. I don't know. It's a free gig.
No drink minimum. Yeah. But it is encouraged to buy some drinks.
Well, you want to help the place out, yeah, of course.
Because there's no cover, so I mean, you gotta.
There you go.
You're helping both parties out by doing that.
Buy some nachos, damn it.
We got a tip jar too, so.
And there you go.
Give us some
Exactly.
some love. Yeah.
Thank you. Robin said, thank you, Jake, Rory, and Sandy.
Thanks,
D.
Robin. I'll see you
Thank
soon,
Robin.
buddy.
Love you. We'll see you in the morning. Everybody go vote. Best blues album, Lurking. Everybody go vote. San Diego Music Awards, www.sandiegomusicawards.com. One, it's free to vote. You can vote. And there's many musicians, many bands, different subjects, there's songs, there's bands, there's albums, there's artists. So go and check it out. Vote for your friends, vote for your local musicians that you love to support. Robin's on there for best blues album for Lurking. So you can put one vote every day per email for free. And it doesn't matter where you live. You can live anywhere in the world. You can vote. So everybody go vote. I'm going to be there, Rory. Try to come out. Rory. You can still get a ticket. Come out. Go with
Yeah,
me.
I'll fly out tomorrow.
No, it's at the end of April. It's April. It's going to
End
be
of April.
April 29th, I believe, and it's going to be live. They do live broadcasts. They're going to have the news, the media outlets are going to be there.
If I have the condo sold by then, who knows? But I know we'll be going back to China for a little while this summer, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we'll see.
Yeah, you never know. It's
definite.
It's going to be live, I think, from like 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on April 29th. So it'll be live streamed. I think it'll be on a few different platforms so everybody can go watch. And then I think I'll probably try to live stream it too. Like, maybe like not the whole thing, but here and there. I'll try to live stream it here and there. So it'll be fun. Yeah, Rory, if you could come out, it would be fun.
When's the Comic-Con?
Oh, one last time, Foghorn.
Oh, geez. He gets me to do this every time. I'll say, boy, they're getting tired of hearing this impression, son. Boy's not too bright. It's about as sharp as wet leather.
Good one.
Okay, let me, I'm going to try to show this video. I'm working on this video to get it out to you guys for the public. But I'm having some like troubleshooting, so I'm going to get this out as soon as possible, but let's close it out. Thank you, Jake, for coming.
Thank you,
Rory. I hope you'll come on my show again, Jake. We always have fun here, and it's casual. We have fun. We just shoot the shit. We have fun. It's a good time, and we love to promote our local musicians and get to know you. And so thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you, Robin, for watching over there. I see you over there on YouTube. Okay, here's the video, you guys. Thank you, everybody. Okay, here we go. I'm working on it. Let's see, where's the sound? Here we go. This is in loving memory of Reno, our dear friend.
Every man got the right to decide his own destiny, and in his judgment there is no partiality. Provide his little trouble to see, 'cause that's the only way to overcome a little trouble. You're right, you're so right. Say we're going to fight, we love to fight, we gonna fight, fighting for our right. Say Moshitaba in Zimbabwe, say Moshitaba in Zimbabwe, say Naga liberate Zimbabwe, say Africans are liberate Zimbabwe, to divide and ruin, tear us apart. We come together to overcome a little trouble. You see, and soon we'll find out who is the real revolutionary. 'Cause I don't want my people betrayed by mercenary. Brother, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Oh, so right. Yeah, we going to fight, we love to fight, we gonna fight, fighting for our right. Say not Tigray, not Zimbabwe, say Tebushita Paina, Zimbabwe. The Ayana liberate Zimbabwe. The Africans are liberate Zimbabwe. Soon we'll find out who is the real revolutionary. 'Cause I don't want my people betrayed by mercy. Brother, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Oh, so right. Should we go to fight? We love to fight. We gonna fight, fighting for our right. Tenati Jackie Zimbabwe. Tebushita Bahina Zimbabwe. Ayana liberate Zimbabwe. African liberate Zimbabwe. Yeah, man, great name of the Most High. Jah Rastafari, ever living, ever sure.
Wee doggy. Good shit, Maynard.